What is good? We're gonna sit here and see if we can get down with this. Back at it again with some Zenless. Alright. Way out east to challenge the strongest warrior round. After 3 days, the knights locked in a sword duel and the swordsman disappears without a trace. Only the port remains, with someone staring out at the sea. Oh. That's crazy. Hell yeah. Event finished. That's what I'm talking about.
Is that weird?
That is weird. That's crazy, chat. My front door just opened by itself. Did you put... Swoop. Try one coffee. I ain't gonna do my boy. I ain't gonna do him dirty like that. Hell yeah. Let me see. I don't think I got any more. Oh, I did.
またいいのぶなだ。
Let's see what they talking about. They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Nah, just play. I'm gonna play that same sound. That's crazy. You can't even hear that shit. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Aluminum square. That shit is crazy. Oops. My dumb ass see getting ahead, getting way too ahead of myself. Go to Luminous Square soup after dusk.
A bowl of noodles in the... Is it because you're used to having my dad's soup? Seems like outdoing the classics is easier said than done.
Who the fuck was that? Oh, you got that shit too? Yeah, bro, that shit's going around hardcore. I'm just now. That's why I've been sleeping all motherfucking weekend. Shit. Shit. Coughing, stuffy nose, and 2 ear infections or clogged up ears. Ugh, that sucks, boy. honey hot tea, and plenty of sleep and fluids. That's all I can sit here and say, brother. Hope you get the feeling better. That shit's rough. Like I said, I just got the feeling like better just the last day or so. I'm fighting it pretty hard. Boy. Seth seems to be at the 6th Street Middle Shop. Go meet up with him there. Hell no. I got this nose spray to open up my airways and been in the shower, keeping the mucus out of my nose and chest. I got eardrops in my ears to break up and drain the wax, and use peroxide on my ears too. I'm not letting it stick around. I know that's right. Kill that shit. Damn, there's so much shit that I gotta get. Hold on. My PC runs like butter now. I'm so happy. That's good shit. You got all them nooks and crannies figured out, fucker. It was the PCI 4.0 extender cable slowing everything down. That's crazy. Something small too. That shit's always like that, ain't it? I'll skip all that. I switched to PCI 5.0 extending cables and now I'm getting crazy rendering, smooth as silk. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait to upgrade my shit and build my next build. We in the game, coach. Get the case, buy the motherboard CPU, get some decent, real good RAM. I want my shit processing. Quick, fast, strong. It was simple change but costly. Yeah, how much did it cost? Yeah, come on. Let me go save them. probably won't get a 9070 XT since AMD has officially come out and said that the 7000 series will get RDNA 4 features in the coming months. Also, basically saying that you don't need to sit here and spend all the extra money onto that piece. You can just, you know what I'm saying, enjoy it. All right. All right. Let's see if we can get something.
I'll keep it burning. Not even close. Time to count. I'm here. Woo!
Ooh.
A little fire here, a little fire there. We can watch something burn, if you please. A little fire here, a little fire there. We can watch something burn, if you please. A little fire here, a little fire there. We can watch something burn, if you please. A little fire here, a little fire there. Burn, if you please. Keep it burning.
All right, my bad, y'all. I'm back. Ooh. Cam is still off if you forgot to turn it back on. Oh shit. Yeah. Let me finish it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's nothing. So slow. The pressure's off. Brighter than fire.
Ooh, saucy bird. Swoop. All right, I'm back. About to get active, boy. Crazy, okay. Huh?
Oh yeah, Dad got us a full mattress for the piano.
Okay.
Stick on the floor, but he said don't open it until we go dancing.
Is that what that is on the bed?
Still got a long way to become a
Oh,
strong
he's one down there,
overlord.
yeah.
What's on the bed? It's like a
The cooling mattress.
thing.
Yeah, put that motherfucker on there tonight.
Okay.
You know that Stream Deck, you can make a hotkey to enable and disable cam sources. Really? Now, how do you do that? See, the only thing I got on there so far is just like record button, screenshot buttons, and a couple audios. Let them cook, motherfucker. Not just, you need the OBS Studio add-on. Ah, see, look, that's why that's why I was asking you what can you do on it. I looked up some stuff, but or Streamlabs for either one. See, I didn't even know they had add-ons for Streamlabs and OBS Studio and stuff. I did not know that. I mean, bask in the ambiance. Bask in. All right. Let them cook. Yeah.
Let me at him.
Well, then, yeah, you click the colorful button at the top of the software and make an account. Then once you signed in, you can install add-ons for all sorts of stuff to Stream Deck app. Ah, I didn't know that. I found a few of them, like I said, but then I couldn't figure out how to make the keys like actually
No escape.
active. I think actually now thinking about it, I think I did download the Streamlabs add-on. I was also interested into like the recording Elgato section that they had, but I'll figure it all out. So I need to figure out some kind of program that actually can record my gameplay properly, because I don't feel like really doing it justice all the time, you know. I'm stuck trying to find new recording programs that's actually gonna record my shit like while I'm streaming, so I can go back and re-edit it instead of going back on there and downloading it from raw
I'll make
footage.
it painless. Nice work, Bernice. Yep. Let's make this quick. Take them all!
Hell yeah.
What are you doing here?
OBS Records. Just set up the recording
Independent
side.
investigators?
That's what I'm saying. I just need something that's gonna make it look real nice in there. That's all I was saying. I just need something real saucy. You feel me?
You need to get out of here now.
Something that's actually gonna properly record. Because I feel like the last couple gameplays I've been using like Overwolf.
We need reinforcements.
And Overwolf's problem is like it's not properly, I don't know if it's because of my bit rates record, but I got it at high. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I don't know. I might have to have you look at it, because actually I'm having a problem with that, because a lot of the stuff I'm recording is not properly recording. It's skipping, or then when I do go to the editing process part of it, I can't upload anything because all the shit's messed up. It's kind of frustrating, honestly, because the last 3 times, I think the last 2 or 3 times, like I said, I streamed, because I didn't stream last week, I streamed before that, the week before that, and all those streams that I did, all the recordings are fucked up. So I'm just like, well, what the fuck?
Calm down. Roland sent us to find you. Are you a
Really
member of the
frustrating.
rescue
I'm not gonna
squad?
cap.
What happened here?
Because then I gotta go back on YouTube and download the whole set in order to do it. Yeah, cause it's recording your stream. Maybe it's not the raw footage. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's the issue is. That's why I said I need a proper program that's gonna actually record. And then Overwolf has been doing it. Like I downloaded that and did it. But then, like I said, the last couple of recordings that as I'm going back and looking at the footage that's supposedly, like right now I'm looking at it. It's the game dashboard recording system for Overwolf, and it's telling me it's recording. You can have OBS record the raw footage. That's what I need. But I need to figure out, yeah. I need to tighten up my settings. That's what I'm saying. Just another me. I need to update all my shit. I need to figure it out ASAP, to be honest. ASAP Rocky. Stuff's crazy. I really don't know, man. I have to figure it out from there. combat gear. See what they talking about. Yeah.
There's more to battle! The glory! Ready!
I don't ever record anything, but it can't be that hard. Just look up some quick tutorials on how to set up OBS to record raw footage. Yeah. And like I said, I have had it to where it recorded the raw footage on sometimes, but then it records like a super low ass quality. I'm like, what the fuck? Agent stain energy generation. Oh, okay. Recorded in 2K and converted to 1080p on YouTube, so it looks a little cleaner. You have to change its recording quality as well. Ah. Does bitrate matter in recordings? Because that's another thing I wanted to ask too. Yeah. That's what I need. Copy someone else's homework. That's what I do. Yeah. That's basically what I need to do right here. I mean, my streaming quality is
Keep it
decent.
burning.
You know what I'm saying now. Especially considering I'm streaming on
A
multiple
little gift for
platforms.
ya.
So it looks good. And then this is not an overly demanding game. So, you know.
Not even close! The pressure's on. I'll make it painless. Don't it?
Yeah, a second GPU would come in handy to record. See, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna basically do. Like one GPU that uses consistently for streaming, the other GPU I use strictly for recording. And so that way there's no hiccups, no stutters, none of that shit. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm starting to realize there's certain points where my computer stutters because it, you know, like, I don't like that. Like, I don't. That's why I'm gonna upgrade all my shit. Bang boost or what's this? A gear? Combat coin.
Let's make this quick. Okay. Ready. Not one step further. A little gift for ya.
Drink slow and
Nice. The pressure's on.
Stalker 2 runs 2770 at 80 frames per second simultaneous on high settings with ray tracing for both. That's what I'm saying. But see, if I had your computer and I was recording or doing gameplays and stuff like that, I know for a fact I wouldn't have an issue. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have an issue at all. That's why I need to hurry up and get my shit upgraded, so that way I can actually properly record. Oh shit! Yeah, there's no purpose for doing two games at the same time. It's still cool as fuck to brag about it or something about you got it, because motherfuckers can't do it.
Okay. I'll make it painless. No escape.
Being happy is what counts.
Home is where the head is?
Let's go. I was just at Micro Center today returning that 9070. He was like, fuck that shit. Yeah, he was telling me that the RBG was fucked up. Sounds simple enough, barely qualifies as practice for me. All I need to do is slash my way through. That's crazy.
Are you bored?
Oh man, I can't wait to get her when she returns to the game. She is goated.
Victory, the only option.
That's what you call the sauce right there, bro. That's the sauce. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, I mean like. That was hard. That was hard. I need Miyabi, bro. I need it. I can't. I just don't. She's on some Virgil shit. Like, oh my god, from Devil May Cry. She is too cold. She is too cold. I'm telling you. People be sleep on her, bro. They be sleep.
We should practice the blade. I didn't expect Miyabi to be involved in this. So she was the one who discovered that abnormal ether zone. But why didn't she go investigate? And what's this agreement between Void Hunters?
I still can't wrap my head around this. We'll probably have to ask Ray herself.
The place in that recording is probably the abnormal ether zone Ray wanted to investigate. If we can get there, we might find some traces of her.
Oh yeah, all the time. I always be sitting there talking to my homies and be like, hey bro, my boy just built this shit, look at this shit, or look up the upgrades and shit like that. They're just jealous. Cause you know, I don't know, a lot of the people I feel like who be trying to, when I be talking to them about PC shit, you're the only person that actually knows exactly what they're talking about. So then I be sitting there trying to explain shit to them, the shit that you've told me and upgrades and different shit, and they're just looking like, what? I'm just like, okay, yeah, you don't really, you just PC game, like it's okay. You don't really look at all the, you know, everything like that. There be shit you be telling me too that I've never heard of and shit that I'm learning over time because you've talked about certain shit all the time. Like, I don't know. People just need to listen and pay attention sometimes. Like honestly. But I definitely use your PC and tell people all the time, like, hey, I know somebody who builds PCs and, you know, yada yada and shit like that. Plus, too, you also showed me how to build PCs. I still, like, I'm sure I could, like, screw everything in, but I would definitely need help to, like, the cords part, you know, where you put the pins and everything like that. That would be the most frustrating shit ever to fucking do. So I've seen you do it. So I appreciate you, my boy. If you're going to a PC game, you should learn what things are in a PC. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you told me, that's the point, but they don't want to. They just want to be like, oh, well, that looks cool. And I'm like, well, it's not just cool. It does this, you know?
Of course, Master.
But whatever. I
While
don't know
you are
anything.
leisurely watching your videotape, I have already scanned the surrounding ether activity. I will utilize the landmarks that appeared in the video to guide you in real time.
I am super excited for
Good
Doom,
job,
though.
Barry.
Super,
I'll
super
let this
excited
month's
for Doom.
extra electric bill charges slide.
Like when that
We better
drops,
get going, Wise.
no
Let's find
lifer.
Ray.
I even caught myself getting back in the Power World and shit, too. PC gaming is not console gaming. You are not wrong. I definitely appreciate you. The content in that game is gonna be great. I'm actually, like I said, I'm super, super excited. Honestly, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you on stream what a surprise that I plan on doing for that game when it drops. But I'll message you and tell you. It's gonna be a lot of good content in that game, though. But yeah, I got some shit that I'm gonna be like, you can be like, damn. I'm like, yeah. So we're gonna amp those fucking streams up. But we gonna talk though, cause me and you gonna be doing some crazy co-op streams, and I actually plan to get Jada the same thing. So I'm hopefully when we start getting into it fully and shit like that, I can be like, yeah, let's get in it all the way. You know what I'm saying? I am Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. Us and Dead Man Cruz went to clan up. Oh, really? That's cool. We can clan up. That's all right with me. Be several of us. I can't wait. That's gonna be epic. Like I said, we're gonna be doing some crazy shit on stream. And that's why I need to hurry up and get this sound deck, this Neo Stream Deck fucking figured out, because I need to get all the features and sound effects in there, so that way when we're doing shit, I can actually, if it's gonna be a live recording, might as well add funny effects in it, regularly, so we can kill it. That's it. I'm actually pumped for it. Super, super, super pumped. But see, I'm a no life, because my plan is I'm a no life Dune Awakening when that shit drops, right? And I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna keep playing it up until Stellar Blade drops. That was another one that I really, really fucking want. And then Lost Soul Asides drops. All of these games drop in June, so I'm gonna have a problem. I do plan on getting Lost Souls Aside, and I do plan on playing that on drop, but I don't know if I'm gonna get Stellar Blade on drop. I'm sure it's gonna have issues because it's gonna be a newly ported PC game because it's only been on console beforehand, but I don't know. I'm hoping when the game does drop, it's actually pretty decent. But if not, I'm willing to sit here and make sure I wait on it. Crash an orthopter up your ass. That shit is gonna be funny. That's crazy. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. Right back. After these messages. Low-key, that was another reason my mic is off. But that shit just pissed me off because of the fact of like, the PlayStation ports always fucking crash terribly on fucking PC. Even fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake, people waited months to wait until after that game dropped just in order for it to be like, oh, hey, the game's fucked up, we need you to update it. So then they fucking updated it, and now the game runs crazy. And now Final Fantasy Rebirth is a great fucking RPG, especially on PC with all the mods and shit I've seen on that shit. That shit is crazy. That's another one I plan on getting because I want to get because I own Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation, but like I said, I've rebuked PlayStation so bad that I don't plan on downloading and playing it again. And nor do I plan on playing online for fucking gaming. Like the fact that motherfuckers got to pay online to game in 2025 is fucking crazy to me. So I'm not supporting that bullshit what PlayStation got on. I like PlayStation. I grew up with PlayStation. That's cool. But PC gaming is where it's at, unfortunately. Like all the ports are fucking, their porting teams are not really great. They are slow. Yeah, they're fucking slow at all kinds of shit. Like, that's why I said Lost Soul Asides is probably gonna be first. And then Stellar Blade will be the second one I get. And then I'm gonna go back and get Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then Retrograde, and then I'm also going to sit here and make sure that I get the Rebirth, the new one. You know what I'm saying, the new expansion. Then also I got to go back and get Final Fantasy Crisis Core. That was another one I really, really want too. Games from the childhood that they revamped and did right, so I want to get them all. But yeah, like I said, matter of fact, that is the plan. So basically, I'm going to sit here and get Dune. I'm a no-life Dune. And I'm going to keep going all the way until Lost Soul Aside drops, and then I'm just gonna no life that until I beat that, and then right back to Doom, and then I'll probably do that, and then jump off to Stellar Blade when I feel like the updates and all the optimizing is correct, because I know it's gonna be shit. Like I said, when it drops, that's why I haven't pre-ordered it. That's exactly one of the main reasons why I didn't pre-order it yet, because I knew right when it drops on PC, because it's a PlayStation ported game, it's going to be shit for a while, so I might as well just wait, play other games that I know that they properly ported on the PC, and then just come back to that like how I did before. It's common sense PC shit. Like I said, I gotta do a piss. Be right back.
Okay. 'Cause I need to get out of here. There you are. Okay. Okay. There you are. Okay. 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 Okay.
All right, we back. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a bit, y'all, because yeah, my shit is cooking. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Tables back there playing it.
Yeah.
Playing the PlayStation.
That is.
All right, my bad, y'all. Get my son and everybody set up.
the pain.
Let me at him! There's more to battle! The glory!
A little gift for ya. Now, you're the prey.
Want some more?
Here's a taste of the abyss.
All I had to do was get hit one more time and it would have been game over. That shit crazy.
I knew you'd be the first to find me. Guess taking that chance worked out. But I didn't expect you to get here so quickly. Maybe it's because your bamboo is so short that those guys didn't spot you. Makes sense. Having an appearance that doesn't stand out is a survival advantage in Hollow Zero.
You're cracking jokes right now. Are you hurt? If you're okay, let's hurry back to the outpost.
Don't worry. I'm more or less in one piece. I can't go back to the outpost yet. I have unfinished business here. You're the only person I can count on now. My most trusted independent investigation team captain.
My only job is to rescue you. Anything else will cost extra.
Relax. You'll be well compensated. As for what I need help with, it's a little complicated. Did you see the recording I left you before you came?
You mean the investigation that Miss Hoshimi Miyabi was part of?
That's right. Not too long ago, I commissioned Chief Miyabi from Section 6 to track Nineveh's movements, and she stumbled upon an abnormal ether zone. However, she realized that the abnormal zone seems to be connected to the Dark Wall, and she decided on her own to stop the pursuit.
The Dark Wall? As in the one at the very edges of the city?
That's the one. The same Dark Wall that was pushed back by 3 Void Hunters working together. I never expected that this abnormal ether zone in Hollow Zero would have something to do with it. It's like someone intentionally diverted our attention away from the anomalies at the edges of the city, steering all monitoring and research efforts toward Hollow Zero. That night, I couldn't sleep, so I used some workarounds to access the Institute's confidential database and started comparing fluctuation patterns of the Dark Wall and Hollow Zero. Some of the observation data reports were rather ancient, dating back to the founding of the city. They even seem to be related to the first generation of Void Hunters. But when I tried to download the data, you'll never guess what happened.
What happened?
All the data I was looking at got locked, and at the same time, I received a blank email.
What?
Blank email?
Yep. Completely empty. But I think it was a warning to stop digging. After that, my internal account at the Institute started getting frequent error messages. It felt like there was some sort of background program, scanning all my research. Meanwhile, the abnormal ether zone in Hollow Zero kept expanding. At that point, I couldn't trust the Institute anymore, at least not the higher-ups. To find answers, I entered the Hollow myself to obtain first-hand data, and I decided to contact you.
So, what do you need me to do?
Finding the truth can wait. Right now, we have a more pressing issue. If my hunch is correct, the Ethereal's abnormal behavior is orchestrated by some powerful being behind the scenes. I'll explain the details once I have the Hollow observation data from here.
No escape. Now, you're the prey. Let's make this quick. Dirty tricks! The pressure is on. Take them all!
As expected, the results match my previous estimates exactly. I did some calculations before entering Hollow Zero. The results showed that the ether activity here would peak soon. When that happens, it might draw in that powerful being. I'd say its threat level might be on par with Nineveh. No, perhaps even tougher to deal with. After all, it can manipulate ethereals as its pawns, causing them to behave unpredictably, and that's what's been catching us off guard.
No wonder these ethereals seem unusually intelligent. They could almost take an IQ test. But what's this entity after anyway?
Its goal is likely to increase the ether concentration here, to set the stage for its own descent.
Descent?
Yes. Just like how some fish can only survive in salt water, that entity needs the surrounding ether to be active enough to move from the depths of Hollow Zero to the outer areas, increasing the number of ethereals to amass ether. That's what the entity is trying to do. It'll make its descent when the ethereal population peaks and the ether activity is at its highest. But it's not too late yet. If we can lower the ether activity in this area by eliminating ethereals, we can stop it from manifesting and force it back to where it came from.
Eliminating ethereals. Now that's a job I'm more than familiar with.
This is why you're my most trusted, independent investigator. So easy to work with. Now that we're on the same page, let's get ready to move. The data shows that entity is fast approaching.
We about to sit here and get now. Hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's some final boss shit, y'all.
escape. Watch your blind spots. Oops, sorry. Courage is power! Now this'll be painless. Psych.
Being happy is what counts.
Let's make this quick. I'll make it painless. Home is where the... Ready or not. Here's a taste of the abyss.
You're not playing that. You're not playing that.
Now, you're the prey.
Unbelievable. Oh, we actually did it.
Yeah.
The surrounding ether activity is dropping rapidly. That entity actually backed off. But, it disappeared so quickly. If only it had stayed a little longer, I could have gathered more data. What's with that look? Relax. I'm kidding. If it weren't for your timely arrival, I'd probably be Ethereal Chow by now. Thank you, my most trusted independent investigation team captain.
The unbearable weight of trust. Could you give me something less intense next time?
Well, even if you say that, an ace like you is someone I call on only in a crisis, just like this one. To be honest, I had anticipated that the abnormal ether activity might bring trouble, but I didn't expect it to be that particular one. If I'm not mistaken, that corrupted being is the one labeled Geppetto in the database.
Geppetto. That's its name?
I believe so.
Geppetto, my boy. See, you ain't all, bro. You in the multiverse gang.
Seems like the higher-ups at the White Star Institute know more than I thought. Perhaps I can access more info if I curb my rebellious streak and act like the obedient little researcher they want me to be.
Wait, you hacked into the database? No wonder you got a warning.
Hey, it was for research purposes. Maybe my methods were a bit extreme, but the results were good. And I even got details on Geppetto. You see, that's what we call the end justifies the means. The fact that I'm still standing here chatting with you after hacking into the database says a lot about the higher-ups' attitude. They still need me to handle things in Hollow Zero, so they're turning a blind eye for now. Bringing back data on Geppetto will make me more useful to them. As for the connection between Hollow Zero and the Dark Wall, I should probably wait until things calm down before looking into it further. Plus, those files on the first-generation Void Hunters really intrigue me. Why would the Institute lock those documents down?
I just want to tell everybody that I'm going to do some foreshadowing. The reason why the government locked it down to where they couldn't look at the first generation hunters is because what if those hunters are the ethereals that everybody's fighting currently? Just saying.
What exactly did you see in the database? I'd like to know the details.
Unfortunately, it was just bits and pieces. I'll need time to work through it and verify it. I'll let you know once I have concrete conclusions. After all, there aren't many people I can trust these days, you being one of them. Don't worry. I'll tell you as soon as I have more information. My most trusted, independent investigation team captain.
Wait, what are you planning to do? Don't tell me you're going to hack into the database again.
Oh, don't you worry about it. I'm simply planning to return to the outpost and do some perfectly normal research. But just the thought of having to deal with all those questions and paperwork once I get back is giving me a headache. And since I went into Hollow Zero without permission, the higher-ups will be furious. Even if they don't fire me, I'll be writing self-reflection reports for a month. Ugh. All I want is to analyze the data on Geppetto. I don't have time for all that. Oh, by the way, do you happen to have a self-reflection report template I can use? If you do, please send me a copy.
Writing self-reflection reports isn't part of my job. You're on your own.
All right. I was just joking. I'll have my Bang Boo take care of trivial stuff like this. It's used to working overtime after my training. So, my most trusted independent investigation team captain, it's time to take our data back to the outpost. Don't worry, I'll take full responsibility this time. The glory of being a hero is all yours.
My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, things would be even better if you could get us the business we need.
Oh, dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not quite sure how to put the next part.
Seems you don't have any good news for us today.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my hands. The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election. Not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the hollow exits leading to the outer ring. Although there have always been quite a few outer ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently, and most clients have given up on doing business in the city for now. Even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you're looking for. So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the outer ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
It seems you know us all too well, Shepard.
Well, we've been partners for a while now. Don't worry, I don't need to know the details. Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 Denny's. If you're looking for information, try to get in with the Outer Ring biker gangs.
Biker gangs?
The people of the Outer Ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents, and nothing happens there without them knowing about it. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business, so this is all the help I can offer you. Well, that's all I have to say. I'll let you get back to your business. If you change your mind and want to make some easy money in the near future, feel free to contact me anytime.
Thanks. We'll think about it. See ya.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it definitely won't make finding Perlman any easier.
We have no other choice. The Outer Ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Perlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Ferry hasn't been able to find any useful leads. Wise, don't you think this whole thing is strange?
What's so strange about it?
Think about it, Wise. The Outer Ring might be vast and sparsely populated, but for someone to survive there, they still have to come into contact with other people. Perlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. You'd think there'd be all kinds of intel on him by now. How does a living, breathing person disappear into thin air?
I said I give up! You win!
Now that's more like it, old man. If you'd spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves the effort. All right. Any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone. Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the Sons of Caledon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and seize the Overlord's throne.
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throne, huh? Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to the young'uns. Besides, someone's got to look after the transport business.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something amazing over there!
Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time I've seen one up close.
Hey, Caesar, there's a live one over here. It's such a serious accident. This guy's lucky to be alive.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city. He's on the public security's most wanted list. So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years!
Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
Public security? No! Don't hand me over to public security! I'm begging you! I know who the real mastermind is! I have evidence of their crimes! Evidence!
To be honest, I'm starting to doubt if Perlman is even still alive. We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation, but the Cunning Hares' lawsuit won't be on hold like this forever, will it?
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy. Should I connect the call for you?
Speak of the devil. Fairy, put the call through.
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
We're both here. What's up, Billy?
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I prefer to do it face-to-face. I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, that's not far away. Why don't you just come to the store?
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through. Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk to them real quick. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting. I'm counting on you.
What is Billy talking about? The Cunning Hares usually park their car in our parking lot, don't they? But since you said so, Wise, you should go meet him.
This shit is diabolical. Diabolical.
Oh, manager, that was quick.
Billy, have you left the cunning hares? What's with the leaps and bounds truck and this bamboo?
No way. I'm pretty happy with my life now. And besides, the boss hasn't paid me one denny of my bonus yet. This
That
truck
is so
and the Bangoo
scandalous.
both belong to the Sons of Caledon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all, I used to work for them.
I didn't know you've spent time in the Outer Ring.
Yeah, actually I lived in the Outer Ring for a while. It was a stroke of luck that eventually brought me to the city. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Caledon have intel on Pearlman.
Is it credible?
It's solid. Their second in command told me personally. Manager, the Sons of Caledon know we're looking for Pearlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition. They want to talk business with Phaethon face to face.
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
They didn't put it like that, but that's my guess. Manager, though we really need Pearlman for the case we're handling. Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caledon upgrade their bamboo and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days, and then I'll head out to meet them. If you want to meet them face to face, you should come with me.
We sitting there kicking back, relaxing,
Wise, you're back.
relaxing,
What did
shooting
Billy
some
wanna talk
b-ball
about?
outside of school. No, I'm just playing. But how's everybody doing in the chat? I appreciate y'all pulling up and
Sons of
posting with y'all boy.
Caledon,
But how y'all
one
doing
of the
tonight?
Outer Ring biker gangs has info on Pearlman, but they want to talk business face to face. Wise, what do you think?
We finally have a lead on Pearlman. There's no way we can pass this up. And Shepard said these people in the Outer Ring are really in the know.
Right, but they want you to go to the Outer Ring in person. There are too many unknowns.
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so we must get along well.
All right, I get it. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. So we don't have to worry about anyone finding out that we're Phaethon. Wise, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
it stretches on forever.
What do you think, manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice, right? It's also super fun to drive here.
But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery. Is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods. Eh? Wait! What's up with that truck? Oh man, we're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow. And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please, spare me. Please spare me.
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard work. I hope that in the future, you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't. The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Manager! Are you alright?
I'm fine, Billy. Don't worry.
That's good. When you hit your head on my arm just now, it made a really loud sound. That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled. But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move?
Billy, let's see what we have on hand that we can use.
Oh, right. Now that you mention it. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that the Sons of Caledon asked me to buy. Neither of you can stay in the hollow for long, right? Also, I've got a few discarded data piles from the city.
Billy, that's how we escaped from the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Caledon's bamboo. Plus, the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! Alright, let's get to work installing the data piles! Let's go, manager! I've got the data piles.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. We've got ethereals. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle it. Try this! Don't move! ethereals, and they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover. Stand still! Quit moving! I've got plenty of bullets!
All right, just one data pile left.
Let's move! Starlight, shine bright! Ha! Don't worry, manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up?
All good. I manage. Huh? Did you hear that?
Don't move! Spray! Uh-oh, it's a big guy!
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager! We're almost there!
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Big sis!
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine! All right, boys. Let's get to it.
Show me what you got.
10 rounds be enough.
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10. Clear him out!
Only champions make history.
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by ethereals already.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough materials?
So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young girl. She was all panicked and said you fell into this hollow.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel she gave about you was flawless. And she even laid out a rescue route. Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth and,
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to ash and misery!
Lucy? Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest's expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts! Wise, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes! Nathan! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a favor from you. As for Perlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
Wait, you mean you have Perlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Phaethon, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour de Inferno?
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Perlman.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say, no work, no reward.
Belle is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Perlman. We could never have expected what you're offering. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Phaethon. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
So you need a proxy for this Tour de Inferno you mentioned, right? What is it?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the hollows to find out who's the best.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour de Inferno is an off-road motorbike race that crosses through a hollow. Only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
I never knew you held such dangerous races here in the Outer Ring.
Proxy, holding the Tour d'Inferno isn't just for the thrill of it. It's also a way to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources in the form of a race. After all, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil field. Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour de Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field motor league.
That's right, Phaethon. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog of the Motor League. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him for a while now.
I see. Lofty aspirations.
Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is shallow stuff like that, it won't be long before the sons of Caledon are mine. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. That means they hold real, tangible power. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. They're definitely messing with us behind our backs. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been seen for half a year. Who knows what he's been doing? But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle. Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Caledon to change hands!
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
What was that all about?
It's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them.
Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno. Let's give it our best shot.
did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
Billy, you look like you're getting ready to go somewhere.
Actually, it's the opposite. I just took the other manager back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right! The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice!
Hearing that makes me a little nervous about our new working environment.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your sister that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tord Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
I'm so behind when it comes to expansions.
Casa! I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Caesar, who is this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I notice a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently, and with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw.
Yeah,
During the
hold
Tour
up.
d'Inferno,
Wait.
almost
Hold up.
every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
This pattern looks like an upside-down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside-down figure is the first overlord of the Motor League. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the Hollow.
Ooh.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first Overlord's Tour d'Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Mm-hmm. After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves. But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand. But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
So, everyone makes sunflints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive. Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames. Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
That's a great story. No wonder it's widely told.
That is a super great story.
Kids in the old oil field grew up hearing that story.
Super good. I
They
like
used to
that.
play games pretending to be the first Overlord in the Tour d'Inferno. Of course, the first Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Yeah, that's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish, but for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
Oh, that's what's up. That's so dope. That is actually super, super dope. us explore a little bit. I might definitely appreciate everybody posting up with your boy and making sure y'all sit here and like, share, and subscribe. As always, it is a pleasure for your boy. We still going live like Channel 5. We still getting it. You ain't getting it. You ain't about that business, mom. Okay. See, another thing I gotta work out is the homie sat here and was telling me like, oh, bro, I didn't know you was an anime gotchas. That's how I know I need to post more anime gotcha games.
Going to
Like,
meet the mayor? What took you so long?
We saw the Sunflints in Blazewood and heard about the legend of the Tord Inferno.
So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord. If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
But the first Overlord was a real person though, right?
Exactly. And it's because he actually existed that we should look at him objectively, no? I mean, the Torrid Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart. Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles. Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way I'll get wrinkles. Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Torrid Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first Overlord securing control of the old oil field.
That's a very realistic take. It sounds like something a new Eridu entrepreneur would say.
Wow, Proxy, you're so smart. Lucy is actually from New Eridu.
So you're from the city. What made you give up that life?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business. Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice. That's what they say, but to survive, you can't forget about profits and business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
You've got everything figured out.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't get you far. Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her. Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night. No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, prepping for the Torrid Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the Outer Ring is affecting your ability to perform in the hollows. So for now, we'll be going into the hollows with you to gather data. Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Torrid Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
Wise, I'm back.
Good job, Belle. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring, but it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
Let's warm up for the Torrid Inferno with the work we've got on hand.
All right, Wise. If you're ready, let's get going.
Sons of Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's move. Stick to the plan.
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the hollow entrance. We'll be there soon.
Oh, actually, I've got a question. I heard from Wise that the factory in the hollow sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, why not just buy them outside the hollow?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market are the ones that no one wants.
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get the ingredients back to the kitchen.
It's just fish. Is all that really necessary?
Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the hollow to buy stuff, compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
Ethereals. Watch out.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
That's right! Try our new fuel! Let me help out once in a while. These trucks are in the factory to keep ethereals out. They're really dangerous.
Hard to say which one is more dangerous. Traps or beneath. There's a lot of ethereals around here.
Just see it as us helping the boss of the recycling plant clean up a bit.
It's my turn! Time to heat things up!
Nice work, Bernice.
Oh, the parts recycling plant is just up ahead!
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
No one?
Greetings. By the look of your gear, I take it you're from the Motor League?
Hey, old-timer. We're looking for some bike parts.
So, you're here for parts too, huh? Unfortunately, we're out of stock until the Torrid Inferno is over.
Say what? The heck's going on?
Some youngsters came by this morning and bought up all of my stock.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything would make things difficult for my other customers. But the Thyron girl leading them seemed awful fiery, and they paid well above market price. Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big challenge since they finally got a spot to compete.
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right? Bernice, the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated us and bought everything here.
Wait, what did you say?
We're the real Sons of Caledon. We have no idea who those other people are.
Damn, not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our reputation. They played their hand well.
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, I won't object. Just, don't mention it was me who told you.
Where did those people go, old man?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the hollow when they heard there were more parts there.
We have to stop them.
Let's get going, Proxy! We gotta go back to get our bikes if we're going to the vehicle graveyard. Can we make it in time?
The vehicle's here. We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon.
Oh, Proxy! I knew we could count on you!
The rendezvous point is near the highway. We're almost there.
Master, please be aware. Explosive items detected in the vicinity.
Watch me burn him to the ground!
Warning. Bernice has activated reckless charge mode.
Who's that? What terrible taste!
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their Intronaut username has no right to question my taste.
This one won't be easy. Watch out.
Incoming! Beat it! My turn!
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Great. Piper's already here.
I can finally get my butt! Wow, Piper! You brought the vehicles! I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. Your rides are here for you. Let's get a rollin'. Thanks, little old you! Guys, let's ride!
Slow down, Bernice! You're going too fast!
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get ahead. Woo-wee! You young'un sure got some fire in your belly.
Proxy, get on! Let's head out!
Perfect! We're the first to get here.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
Are you crazy?
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
Missile Bernice, are you okay?
Hey, they're the Foxies! Look! She's a cat pirate! This isn't so real.
Yeah, Bernice! It's rude to stroke someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh, yeah! The first time you meet should be a scratch under the chin, right?
Don't patronize me.
No, cats are so cute when they're angry.
The enemies are tired. Keep it up.
Was that it?
Okay, that's enough. I give up.
What? You give up? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Explain yourself.
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard. So let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
Huh. Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect the Sons of Caledon's reputation. Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done. You benefit from this too.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
Come on, what's your deal? What more do you want?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
What?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyran as skilled and cute as you before.
Cute? Wait, what are you talking about?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrans aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid. And about my employer, honestly, I'm not a big fan of him. But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
That's okay. We won't ask. Hey, Bernice! This isn't your decision to make!
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has her mind made up, nothing's gonna change it.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons of Caledon?
Huh? Aren't you afraid I'll betray you? No one's safe from the sharp claws of a cat Thyran.
Don't worry. I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Caledon can definitely live up to that.
We'll see. Once you've actually proven you're the strongest, at least. And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass. But I am partial to warm places.
Hey, hey! Wise and everyone from the Sons of Caledon, can you hear me? Our mission is to collect holo data. Wise, you know what to do, right?
Got it. It's just like that time with Billy.
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the Ethereals chase you around.
Can I ask a question? Lighter always calls Billy brother. Is there a reason for that?
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must act with honor. Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes, but if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. We also serve as the leader's bodyguards. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't need protecting.
What did Big Daddy say again? Ah, a ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. Just someone who can unite the masses. But in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen to be the best fighter.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all because you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself! I even had to find other tasks for him to do. Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Master, you have reached the data collection area. Data pile 1 initializing.
It's just up ahead.
Gotcha now!
Activation complete. Next installation location has been marked.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool. Grab that data pile and let's move.
Right away, Your Highness.
Data pile 2 initializing.
Here I come.
Activation complete.
Just need to install one more, and it's done.
The perfect installation location has been selected for you.
It'll be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out. More ethereals in.
There it is.
There's more to battle! The glory! Out of the way!
Press down.
The brave fear nothing!
Looks like I win this time.
Activation complete.
Nice. On to the next.
Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Belle. Is this a hidden fissure?
Biosignals detected nearby.
Hurry up!
There they are!
Out of Lighter!
Lighter! Do you know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by their get-ups, they're in the biker gang too. This one's a real crowd pleaser.
Victory is in sight!
Hold it right there! I've caught you red-handed, you bunch of filthy thieves!
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth. Who you calling a thief?
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the property of the Sons of Caledon. We put them there ourselves. Which biker gang are you running with? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Who we are is none of your business. You say these are yours, but can you prove it?
Of course. These data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do is just compare them with the registration numbers.
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? Yeah, we've heard about the loudmouth strategist of the Sons of Caledon. It's clear you certainly know how to talk a big game, but we're not buying it. Look at these piles. There's no number on them at all.
Huh? The numbers on the data piles are gone?
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. Unclaimed equipment. According to the League's rules, it's finders keepers. To think the Sons of Caledon would try to snatch our stuff using such a feeble lie. That's hilarious.
At first, I thought you were just small-time crooks, but you've clearly come prepared.
Lucy, what are you talking about?
To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time, you'd need a specialized grinder. Since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment, they must have planned for this well in advance.
Ah, I see. Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my time to shine. Listen up. I may not know the reason, but it looks like you're looking for a duel.
Since we're all bikers, this is the only fair way to solve a conflict. Ryder, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of the Sons of Caledon. It's time to remind you of the humiliation of defeat. I don't think you'll be forgetting the Ember Arena anytime soon. Yes, it was tough going for you for a while, huh? Taste of pain must still be fresh in your memory. To be straight with you, our champion's from there too, but while you were twiddling your thumbs, he built up a 20-fight winning streak.
Wait, it can't be.
Bet you're shaking in your boots, Lighter. That's right, you know just who we're talking about.
Sorry, what's his name again?
Ryder! You smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak, you cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you could just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefing's today. Right here, right now!
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher than Bellum. But all that stuff about you losing before, is that all true?
Of course it's true. I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of place.
Hey, Ryder! You'd better take this seriously. Ah! Don't try to find excuses when you lose.
That's enough! Gotcha!
Ryder! Take this!
Man, stop yelling my name like that. Sounds weird.
Lost.
Bellum lost? What should we do now? We were told that...
Don't do anything. Leave the data piles to the Sons of Caledon. I'll take responsibility for this.
Okay. Understood, Bellum.
Ryder, I came here to face you. Now that we fought, according to League rules, I concede defeat. I just didn't expect that after all these years, I still couldn't beat you, reclaim my honor.
No, you're wrong. You never needed to reclaim any honor in the first place. I didn't mean to forget your name. It's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means nothing to me.
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive for money. That life has nothing to do with honor. Only those with no choice step into the ring. You were no different back then. You've got the skills to leave that place behind and become a biker gang's champion. Why leave your heart in that dark, cramped hellhole?
Ladder, you mean...
Be grateful for the Outer Ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you've got the skills, you rewrite your fate. If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all, I've got a rival that I've been itching to challenge for a while now.
I will. Ladder, thank you.
No problem, Bellum.
Ladder, you never intended on remembering my name. You're just messing with me again.
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Can you explain more?
You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the Hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us. I did a background check on Bellum and Pokra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
I feel the same. After all, the Tour de Inferno is a duel between your factions.
Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it. Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money. If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town must be feeding intel to the Vanquishers.
Do you have any suspects in mind?
Not yet. Blazewood mostly backs us to win, so I need to investigate. I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Got it. Just say the word and we'll be there.
Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Bernice and Caesar. Bernice can't keep a secret, and as for Caesar, well, never mind.
You sure are worried about this, Lucy.
What can I do? Everyone else is so naturally optimistic around here. Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word. Bye. Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
No, just taking a stroll around the area. You go ahead.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know. I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Was that just a competency test? Looks like I passed, huh?
Yep, you're the real deal, Proxy. Definitely some of the Sons of Caledon should work with long term. Don't let Piper's usual careless facade fool you. She's actually pretty cautious. Sorry about that. Just little old unreliable me. Anyway, let's get to the real issue. The informant problem. Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
behavior does seem quite bizarre.
Ugh, this is terrible news. Kaz's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
Caesar's going to be torn up about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst-case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, because that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
Alright, we're in the hollow.
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the Ethereals in the Hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. Alright, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now. It's Casa! This way, quickly! Proxy, where did Casa go?
Let's search the area first.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Something so trivial doesn't mean... Bang on! A beautiful shooting star!
Watch it now!
Back down! Full throttle!
I think this place is a storage area.
It's the exit! Let's go!
Get back for now, Hyper.
Let's go! There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy.
I'm here like I was told.
Yo, what's good, saying, man? Welcome to the stream, my boy. How you doing?
Agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morris Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? He's trying to escape! After him! Huh?
Caesar, you're here?
Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Boss, Pompey,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Torrent Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
So, it turns out, Moores bugged the handicrafts sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moores' doing, we wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It would have caused that much trouble?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk? Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Caesar's worried about something?
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy, can you come up with something?
Alright. I'll try to be subtle about it. I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate y'all posting up with y'all boy. Make sure you go check out the new video I just uploaded last night. And appreciate you for posting up with your boy and kicking it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And just like that, we are gone.